The Penghu Islands of Taiwan's west coast were not inhabited by Taiwan's indigenous groups. However, a number of indigenous people have moved to Penghu in modern times and forming a small community there. Let's take a look at how they are passing on and sharing their cultural heritage and what challenges they are encountering in building and maintaining the community.
Far away from the traditional territory of Taiwan's indigenous peoples, the Penghu County Indigenous Culture Promotion Association works to create the feeling of an indigenous community where community members can share their lives.
尤其分享，他今天抓到什么东西，比如说出海抓到鱼，他一定要分享，跟大家分享，让大家都吃得到这里的鲜是什么，鱼是什么。
The Penghu Islands, 45 kilometers off Taiwan's west coast, were not inhabited by Taiwan's indigenous peoples. In recent years, however, some indigenous people from Taiwan have moved to the islands, forming a small community of 751 residents. The Indigenous Culture Promotion Association was formed to help Penghu's indigenous community strengthen their ties with each other and continue their cultural practices while also sharing their cultures with other communities on the islands, including immigrants from Southeast Asia.
不管是什么身份，你是越南的新住民啊，还是什么，像我一样，我觉得说，因为我也不是原住民，可是我都在参加，我都会拿我自己这样讲，然后我就会邀请一些在地人，然后来参加活动，然后他们就会帮我们慢慢讲出去。
Although the association has been established for more than 20 years, obstacles remain when it comes to passing on indigenous music, dances, and languages. In indigenous Han mixed marriages, children are sometimes discouraged from even identifying as indigenous, cutting them off from indigenous cultures.
她老公可能不想要承认这个身份，就不愿意让他的小孩去学习。有曾经去这样拜访过，可是就像我说的，会遇到他可能家里的长辈不是原住民，就会不想让他参加。
The association uses government-owned buildings for its offices and event spaces. Not only are the buildings old and unsafe, the association must also pay rent to the county government for their use. Penghu's indigenous community hopes that a multi-purpose space could be built so they can showcase indigenous cultures and provide services for the community.
可能可以像台湾这样，可以做一些介绍原住民，加上我们这个地方有点算围楼，办活动就真的会需要，可能可以容纳200-300人的场地。那我们也希望是够的话，就希望有文件站啊，就可以照顾老人啊。
The association hopes that the central and local governments could recognize the needs of indigenous peoples who have moved to Taiwan's outlying islands. Providing facilities commonly seen in Taiwan, such as culture and health stations and cultural exhibition halls, could help indigenous people on outlying islands take better care of its members even when they are far from home.